are LMTV, Linn-Mar Television. Linn-Mar, your news starts now.
Hey Linn-Mar! It's Wednesday, October 7th and Thursday, October 8th.
National Chocolate Covered Pretzel and National Pierogi Day.
Thanks, Alec. As the new school year gets rolling, it's still important to remember good masking habits. Remember, your mask must come over your nose and under your chin at all times. It's also important to remember that your mask should have 2 layers of fabric in order for it to be most effective. Also, gaiters and handkerchiefs do not count as masks. And that's your top story. Isabel, back to you.
Thanks, Ariana. The roaster will begin their fall hours this week, opening the store with restrictions to students and staff during lunch hours and at select events. The roaster will be open Tuesday through Friday, 12 to 1 p.m. All customers will be expected to keep their masks on, sanitize as they enter, and only enter if the total number of customers is less than 6. A new website to make purchases is also on the way, and curbside pickup will be available. More information about these options will be published later this week.
Any college-bound athlete wishing to take part in the National Letter of Intent ceremony at 7:30 on November 11th should stop by the athletic office to sign up and get more information. We'll be back with more LMTV news right after this.
Today's LMTV News is brought to you by Student Council, developing leaders and sponsoring school-wide events and activities to make Linn-Mar even better. See Mrs. Blakely or Honey Sue to learn more about Student Council.
Welcome back. Attention all Linn-Mar students. All students will need to bring their student ID or their ID numbers with you when you go through the lunch line so the lunch staff can see it. So, if you have not received your student ID yet, please stop by at the 910 or 1112 office to pick it up as soon as possible.
Students, if you remove the labels from your computer or charger and the school cannot identify who the device belongs to when it is returned, you will be charged full price for the item. If your label has come off or is starting to come off, either your computer or your charger, please visit the library to get a replacement.
There are more online college visits on Wednesday. First, things start off with Colorado Christian University at 8:30. At noon, Hofstra will have an online visit, and last on Wednesday is Dordt University at 3:30. Then on Thursday, Wake Forest has a visit at 8:30. They'll be followed up by Pacific Northwest College of Art at noon. After that, Northland College will be here at 2, and finally Ohio University here at 3:30. If any of these colleges sound interesting to you, go to www.tinyurl.com/LMHS-visit. And that's a look at our top story at this hour.
I'm Sam with Linn-Mar Sports. Wednesday in Linn-Mar Sports, well, there's a whole lot of nothing. However, that's not the case for Thursday, as boys JV and varsity cross country will participate in the meet at Seminole Valley starting at 4:10. Sophomore JV and varsity volleyball will all be hosting Iowa City Liberty. If you cannot make it to the game, feel free to watch it online beginning at 5:30. Freshman volleyball will be traveling to Iowa City West with their game starting at 6. And finally, freshman football will host Cedar Falls here starting at 6:05. That's sports. Alec, back to you.
Thanks, Sam. Anyone interested in soda, students opposed to drugs and alcohol, please see Mr. McCulley, Miss Moe, Mr. Nickel, Mr. Hankey, or Mr. Printy. And now here's Leah with your LMTV Weather Report.
Thanks, Peter. It's shaping up to be a sunny week as your LMTV forecast calls for sunny skies Wednesday with a high of 74. We'll follow that up on Thursday with more sunny skies and a high of 71. And on Friday, clouds start to creep into the picture with a high of 80. And that's your LMTV Weather Report. Isabel, back to you.
Thanks, Leah. For lunch on Wednesday, it'll be chicken tenders. For breakfast on Thursday, it'll be bagel bites. And for lunch on Thursday, it's a hot dog. And for breakfast on Friday, it'll be a breakfast burrito. That wraps up today's edition of LMTV News.
Remember, LMTV is always available online. Just go to the Linn-Mar webpage, follow us on social media, or check us out on YouTube.
Join us again next time and have a wonderful Wednesday and a thrilling Thursday.